Kids 105.3 and 1340. We're hip hop and R&B live the day party with your favorite DJ Sewell. Y'all, let's discuss some hip hop news. Now it is time for
Sewell, what the hell happened today?
And a lot happened today, y'all. We got to start off with the big news of the day. R.I.P. to Takeoff. He was shot and killed in Houston, Texas. Y'all, this morning I'm talking to my son about this, and I was telling him that years and years ago, my Aunt Shan, she had called me when Tupac got killed. Tupac was my favorite rapper when I was a little kid, and I remember my Aunt Shan calling me. A year later, I called my Aunt Shan and tell her that the notorious B.I.G. has been killed. And y'all, I could not believe it. I still remember them moments to this day. So fast forward 30 years later, almost 30 years later, and rappers getting killed is a common thing. I would never imagine that. I would never imagine that. I got to keep talking to my son about rappers dying. Like, this is an unreal time in hip hop. I'll sum it up. It's a Spotify exec. His name is Carl Cherry. And he made a post and he said in the last 4 years, we've lost XXXTentacion, Juice WRLD, King Von, Mac Miller, Nipsey Hussle, Pop Smoke, Dolph, Drake Yoda Ruler, Mo3, Huey, Snooty Wild, Jada Youngin, Trouble, PNB Rock, and now Takeoff. I don't even know what else to say. That's the end of the quote. And y'all, I mean, that sums it up. Like, there's so much talent. There's so many people who affected so many people. There's so many artists who changed lives in their community that made it. And y'all, it's just a sad time that we are in right now. We got to do better. I don't have the answer. I don't know what else to say. It was a bad situation they was in. I don't even know why they was there doing that. But y'all, just a sad situation once again. And R.I.P. to Takeoff. Y'all, I hope that this is the last story that we have to do about this. I'm going to keep putting that in the atmosphere. I said that recently when we talked about PNB Rock, but y'all, I'm going to keep saying it. Hopefully we won't do another story about a rapper being shot and killed for 20 years. Y'all, I'm going to put that out there in the atmosphere. All right, y'all, in other news in the world of hip hop, A Boogie with the hoodie, he was supposed to drop this Friday, and A Boogie said he got to move that date. And one thing I give A Boogie credit for, he kept it real. He said, oh man, Drake dropping this Friday. I got to move my date. And y'all, we gonna watch this story closely because I've been talking about this throughout this year about rappers dropping on the wrong date. Like, I don't know how your management don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's dropping on that date. And if A Boogie drops on the right date, he said he's pushing his album back to December, he could have the #1 project. You know what I'm saying? So why would you compete with Drake? I just drop on a light date where you could be #1. You know what I'm saying? And that adds to what you're doing, and you can keep pushing it and make more money by saying you're an artist with so many #1 albums. Like, it just makes sense to me. So big shout out with A Boogie with the hoodie. Like, that ain't embarrassing. That's smart to me, y'all. And y'all, in other news, let's talk about some projects that are getting ready to drop. Saweetie, she said she is back and she's dropping 2 albums to finish this year off. I don't know if that's a good idea, but she's gonna drop the Single Life and Pretty B Music. She has not dropped since 2021's Pretty Summer Playlist Season 1, and that album had 0 bops on that thing. And y'all, Rod Wave, he's back with a new project. He said he's gonna drop off a new album before he hits the road and go on tour. His tour starts November 11th, so that means the album is coming soon, y'all. Don't forget, earlier this year, Rod Wave said he is done doing sad music. He dropped that project and it sold a lot of units. So Rod Wave probably gonna run that formula back. We're gonna see, y'all. We will see. Got 2 more stories for you. We gotta put some respect on Jeezy's name. Y'all, if you remember, in 2008, Jeezy made the big song, My President. Well, guess what? He met former President Barack Obama recently in Georgia at a Democratic rally in Calais Park. So big shout out to Jeezy. Jeezy said he was actually supposed to meet Barack in 2019, but the Secret Service wouldn't let Jeezy in. No, y'all, they wouldn't let him in. And last but not least, Lil Wayne did something really, really cool. He had a high school reunion over the weekend, his 20-year high school reunion. So shout out to Lil Wayne. It went down in New Orleans. I know his classmates was excited about that. Y'all, that is what the hell happened today. We'll be back tomorrow, 2 p.m. sharp, right here on the Kids on the 5.3, 1340. R.I.P. to Takeoff.